At Crimson Lights, Sharon tells Phyllis she's been trying unsuccessfully to reach Summer. Phyllis says she's on vacation and incommunicado. Sharon notes she didn't go with her. Phyllis says they needed a vacation from each other. Phyllis reveals she and Billy moved out of Summer's condo and into the Abbott mansion. Sharon understands why she's not in a hurry to get home. Talk turns to Nick, and his impersonation of JT. Sharon's surprised to hear Nick told her himself and questions why they were together. Phyllis says they were discussing Summer. Sharon asks when it happened. Phyllis doesn't remember. She turns the conversation to Victoria, who is on the verge of cracking. They switch back to Summer and Sharon jokes she has spoiled brat syndrome. Phyllis tells her to wait until Faith grows up. Sharon reflects on Cassie's troublesome period. At the dive bar, Victoria runs into Ray, who recognizes her, thanks to the internet, and introduces himself. Victoria leaves, and Ray looks at a photo he took of her moments before. In the club dining room, Victoria joins her parents. Victor criticizes her for being late. Unimpressed, Victoria snaps that she's been putting out fires for Newman, then steps away to take a call. Victor asks Nikki what's going on with her. Nikki lies that Katie hasn't been sleeping and Victoria's been up nights. She clogs that Victoria needs his approval. Victor approaches his daughter and apologizes. She does too. Victor asks her to stay for dinner. He plans to invite Abbey as well, to repair the family. As he calls, Nikki confirms to Victoria that she covered for her. She wants to help. Victoria tells her to back off. At the penthouse, Nate is unable to convince Devon to exercise. Abbey arrives, and Nate exits. Abby's worried about Lily and wonders if he wants her to be treated fairly or get the maximum sentence. She can't believe Devon's bitterness. This isn't him. Abbey warns gunning for Lily won't bring back Hillary and his child. They argue. Abbey takes a call from Victor, agrees to dinner, then talks to Devon about the importance of family. Devon says he's doing what Hillary and his child deserve. Later, Nate catches up with Devon, who complains Abby's only interested in one side of the situation. Nate thinks the same could be said of Devon, and suggests he's dead wrong to believe he doesn't need help. They bicker about the difference in their situations. Devon wants justice. If no one is held accountable, he'll have let down his child and wife. Nate wonders how he'll feel if his statement sends Lily to jail for 20 years, how will he feel watching the twins' reactions? Devon hasn't thought that far ahead. Nate warns facing his future without Hillary will be harder alone. Abbey joins Victor, Nikki, and Victoria at the club. They all agree bygones should be bygones. Victoria apologizes for taking her frustrations out on Abbey, who accepts her apology. Ray appears, and Abbey introduces him as Arturo's brother. Victor grills him and learns he's in town for work and is in financial services. After Ray walks off, Victor questions Abbey about her situation with Arturo and how she came to meet his brother. Abbey explains. Victoria says her goodbyes. Nikki follows her, but Victoria snaps she doesn't want or need her help. Nikki recognizes the signs of drowning. Victor and Abbey watch them, and wonder what's going on. Victor asks Abbey about Dark Horse. She says it's rewarding, but she won't reveal secrets. He tells her she's always welcome at Newman. Later, Victor encounters Devon at the dive bar. He expresses his sorrow about Hillary, and Devon opens up to him about the hearing tomorrow, and his feelings about Lily, whose pettiness got his wife killed. Victor feels Lily made a tragic mistake, and Devon has a tough decision to make. Victor shares about his difficulties with Nick, and tells Devon if he can't forgive Lily, that's his choice. Ray joins Sharon and Phyllis at the coffee house and quips that they seem more than capable of taking care of themselves. Sharon tells Ray if his financial services job doesn't work out, she'll ask Nick to find him something at Dark Horse. He adjourns to the patio as Victoria and Nikki arrive. The four women realize they all know the hot handyman. Nikki notes he sure does get around. Abbey shows up and they reveal they were discussing Ray. Abbey mentions he asked her about JT and she told him he wasn't the one who hacked Newman without outing Nick. After, Victoria muses, so Ray's curious about JT. Great. They sit down to confer about Ray. Nikki thinks Victoria's being paranoid and they should all relax. Victoria disagrees, this guy's going around asking questions about JT and has gone out of his way to meet all of them. Abbey returns to the penthouse and discusses Devon with Nate, since Devon is out. Abbey thinks there must be someone who can get through to him. Nate's not sure that person exists.